Hey guys, Power here, back for another playthrough. Today we're playing a new game on the channel, and that is called Fingered. I didn't actually time that correctly, but that'll do. So this is a new game by Edmund and McMillen, and is that James Id or James ID? I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but I saw this tweeted out earlier on Twitter by Edmund McMillen, and I decided to check it out. It's a relatively cheap game and looks pretty cool so far, so let's jump right into it here and see what's up. So we have basic Bob. Positively and definitely clues mean the witness is 100% sure. Note to self, you can't kill everyone. Okay. So I'm positive he looked bald. Youngster, you hear? He's positive. Any more hints? I'm positive he looked rich. I'm positive he looked old. So he looks young. I don't think it's him. I'm positive he looked tall. So he's short. I'm positive he looked tall. Old. Femme frog. He has a weed leaf on his hat. He looks kind of bald. This guy looks rich, or at least I think what he does. Man, this is not good. Starving Sean. He looked rich, bald, old, and tall. So he's short. So it's between these guys, man. Bald. He's bald, right? He's old as well because he's wrinkled. I'm gonna finger him.
Get him in the chair.
Oh yeah! Guilty man executed. Detective says I get my man. Extra, extra, read all about it. Local kid dies again. I'll sleep when I'm dead, he said. Okay, think clues will only be correct 60% of the time. Okay. Nearsighted Nan, she tries her best. Be sure to inspect every bit of each person. Tattoos, piercings, okay. He looked like skin and bones. I think he looked like he has money. He definitely did not look like he lost his hair. I'm positive he looked unkempt. What does unkempt mean? I'm sorry, my vocabulary really doesn't reach that far. So the hints we have... Man, this is tough. The hints we have, I mean, unkempt, we just define that on Google here on my phone. Unkempt. Unkempt means... Any second now. Having an untidy or disheveled appearance. Messy. He looked messy. This guy looks messy. Gross guy. Fancy, giant, Tubby Timothy, Baker Bingo, and Tubby Tommy. I'm positive he looked like skin and bones. So Tubby Tommy is a bit obese. No, sorry Tommy, you are kind of fat. So let Tommy go. He looked like he had money. He definitely did not look like he lost his hair. Has he got like a tattoo or anything? This is tough. He looked like skin and bones. I'm not sure. Fancy Ferris. He looked like he had money. That's only 60% correct though. Tubby Timothy. Well, skin and bones, he's Tubby, so it won't be him. So it's between these four. Who's the skinniest? He's the skinniest, Fancy Ferris. And he is fancy. But it's only a 60% chance that he's fancy. So, it's between these two then. He definitely did not look like he lost his hair. Well, he has hair anyway, but this guy is gross. Unkempt. See, he's gross, but he's rich. It's gotta be the gross guy. It's gotta be him.
You're done for.
Am I right? I hope I'm right. All I did was steal a corn nut. Well, bigotry Barney. Just because people look bad doesn't mean they do bad things. Ugly people aren't all mean. Bigotry Barney, he's racist. Okay. I'm positive he looks so much... He looked like he behaved a lot. He definitely did not look like a freak. He looked like my paw. He definitely did not look bald. I'm positive he looked like he bathes too much. Hobo, haughty, forgetful, nutty, misunderstood, nutty Nick. He looked like his paw. Look at his paw. What does that mean? He looks like he beers too much, though. This is tough. Honestly, he really is. He definitely did not look like a freak. Did not look like a freak. Well, this guy looks like a freak. I mean, they kind of all look freaky, don't they? Who's the most normalish guy? Definitely did not look bald. Well, he has hair. So he's gonna go. Get him out of there. I'm positive he looked like he bathes too much. He looks like a freak. I'm sorry. He kind of looks like a freak as well. So between these four, I think he looked like my paw. What does that mean, though? Let's see his paw. Look at his paw. Did not look bald. So there's only bald people here. He looks kind of bald. Bathes too much. Well, he's a hobo, so he won't be able to bathe. So it's between Piercy Pappy. His paw is pink as well. So maybe it's misunderstood Mason, because he is pink. He bathes too much. Well, he's not bald at all. And he can't... I'm sorry, like, I think he kind of looks freaky, so I'm gonna release him. Am I right?
Guess what? You killed the
No! No! Dog color, fake teeth, and voice distorter. So we have Negative Nancy as our... He definitely did not look totally fat. What have we got? 2 here? Nutty Nate. He definitely did not look like he was balding. He definitely did not look tiny. Did not look tiny means that he wasn't tiny, so he wasn't tall, is what she's saying here, right? So he's a giant. What the hell? This is weird, man. I think thick Todd. He definitely did not look tiny, so he was tall. So any tiny guy, it has to go. Nutty Nate, Juicy James has to go because he's small. He definitely did not look totally fat, so he was skinny, is what they're saying. Is anyone fat? Nutty Nate. Thick. Well, Todd is thick. He definitely did not look lean and tidy, so he was... I honestly think it's Gross Greg. He definitely... So he wasn't balding. He has a lot of hair, and he's... Gross Greg isn't fat either, though. Gross Greg is not fat. I'm gonna say it's Gross Greg.
He did it.
Gross Greg, don't let me down, buddy.
Disgusting.
Yeah, buddy. Dim Dan, he's usually wrong about something. Try and rule out the criminal. Can't before... Who the criminal can't be before you finger anyone. Only finger the guilty. I think he looked like I know her. I'm positive he looked like a little one. He definitely did not look like a skeleton. So he's fat and small and crazy. Fat, small, and crazy. Okay, so it wasn't you. He's fat, he's small, and he's crazy. He's fat, And he thinks he didn't have any hair. Now, we can't go on that one at all. But he's positive he looked like a little one. He definitely did not look like a skeleton, so he obviously has a bit of weight on him. He looked kind of chubby, bulky Bam. Butch Bob, I don't know. Nutty Noel. Pierced Pasta. He kind of looks skinny, Nutty Noel, so I'll release him. He looked like a crazy. Honestly think it's Bulky Bam. Because Bulky Bam does look kind of crazy. But it also could be misunderstood Mario. And Mario doesn't have any hair either. And Mario does look kind of crazy as well. And he is the smallest of them all. Actually, no. Butch Bob is the smallest. I'm going to say it's Mario. Matt, please. Please tell me this is right.
Finger.
Yeah! Evil Eddie. It's best to release all the people who don't fit. This is because you might accidentally finger them. I think he looked thin. I think he did not look tall. He definitely did not look old. And he looks smart. So he definitely did. He's young, so any old people. Wrinkled, so he did not look old, so he's wrinkled. So Kitty Carl and Forgetful Finkel. So they have those little caps on, which I assume would only be worn by young kids, right? I think he looked thin. I think he did not look tall, so he was small. Part of me honestly thinks it's Kitty Carl. Kitty Carl doesn't look smart though, does he? I mean, who looks the smartest out of these guys? He's forgetful, so he isn't smart. I'm gonna say it's Kitty Carl. And he has like a book on him as well. That's a book? That must be a book. Yeah! Opposite OPIE. He describes people in the opposite. Ooh, that is not good. It is bad if you send innocent people. I'm positive he looks smart. He describes people in the opposite though. So he looks dumb, he looks old, he looks wimpy, and he looks dirty. Young. Well, he has a little... Dapper Dill. Cause no, he says opposites. I don't know if it's... You know what? Putting that aside though, he looked young, smart, clean, and wimpy. Young, smart, clean. Like, it's gotta be Tommy. Could be Dale. Honestly, look at him. He looks like a wimp. Like, out of all the people here, it's gotta be Tacky Tommy.
You, buddy.
What? Terrific Tommy. Charged with hugging brown people, sentenced to 100 years in the big house. What? Pause on pause. Paralyzed, pause on pause. Charged with setting fire to his own guts. Good. Boulder fist. Grand good. Charged with throwing you. Chad Johnson. Khaki Chad. Charged with getting jiggy with a whole school bus. Sentenced to 30 days in a mental institution. Lord Baj. Leggy Lord. Tattled with all the babies. Who else we get in here? Who else can we throw in here? Dadby. Dadby breathing on his computer. Brutal. So guys, I died. I only made it that far. Let me see if there's anybody else in here. Actually, let me search for me. Charged with falling on a nail. A month or so without legs. Fantastic. This is actually a pretty fun game. It's relatively cheap as well. I think it's, for me it was like £1.50, so it's, I don't know what it is in your currency, but that's relatively cheap. Kind of fun game to waste a few minutes on. If you guys want to see some more episodes, let me know, and I can definitely do that. But otherwise, this has been Fingered, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.